Hey everybody, check this out. Oh yeah, outdoor shower on my RV. Yeah, so this is Chris Wood from Notes from a Vagabond. Today I'm going to talk about this outdoor shower I have on my Intech Soul Horizon. Basically I just cut a door in and put this outdoor shower on. I've wanted an outdoor shower for a really long time. And I was thinking how to plumb it and everything. And then one day I realized I could just cut a hole in my RV and pass the shower head out, attach it to, this is just one of these grab handles. You know, I put a little adapter, I'll show you that a little later. But, you know, I can reach in here and adjust the hot and cold temperature. But now I have an outdoor shower and I'm really excited about that. A lot of times I come home from the beach or whatever, I'm all sandy, I don't want to go inside. Sometimes it's real nice outside and I prefer to shower outside. There's just a lot of reasons. I really like this outdoor shower. So, a couple other things. So first, the disclaimer. This is Chris Wood from Notes from a Vagabond. Here's the disclaimer. This video is about something I did. You might want to check with your RV manufacturer if it's okay to cut a hole. Will it lessen the structure, etc. No, I didn't go and check with them. I wanted this outdoor shower and I installed the hole the way I thought was proper. But I'm not saying you should do it. You can just watch the video and make your own decisions. With that said, if you get any benefit from this video, you know, give it a thumbs up, share it with other people, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment about how you do yours, whatever else. But thanks for watching. So here's the outdoor setup. Basically, I cut a hole and I put this door on here. This is it's an inspection hat that a boat would use. And I thought this was a real solid door. And this shower head still goes inside in my small bathroom in there. And I can just hang it out here. You know, and I can shower down here however I want. This here is just a grab bar. So I can take it off sometimes, you know, like, come on off there, yeah. So it just comes off real easy. And this attachment is, I just bought this shower head holder part at Home Depot. I actually got the grab bar at a thrift shop, but you can pick them up for like, you know, under 20 bucks off of Amazon. I drilled a hole in it and I connected it. There's all different ways you could do your holder, but it just, you know, I can put it in wherever I want, if I want it higher or lower, and it's just suction cups. And I'm going to leave somewhere, you know, I take it off, stick this inside, all that kind of stuff. And then this is just a little tray holder I got that I was going to use inside, but then I realized, and it has suction cups too, so it's easy to remove. So everything here can come apart real quick when I hit the road. So when I'm not using it or I'm going to travel, I can just set it in there. I got to go inside to hang it up usually, but you can't, well, maybe you can see, but I can reach my hot and cold water here. So I can adjust the temperature, and that shower head, when it's out here on here, it also has an off on switch. So it's real convenient to use. And then, you know, there's just a door, like I said, inspection hat door that a lot of boats use. Okay, with that said, let's go inside and I'll show you the setup there, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about how I cut the hole. So here's what it looks from the inside. You know, here's the bathroom, you know, toilet there. It's a small bathroom. The shower does work really well, but the one thing I don't like about showering indoors is the toilet gets all wet, the floor gets all wet, walls get all wet, and it just takes a long time to clean up. So I really prefer showering outside. And the one thing, so I knew I wouldn't get a perfect trim job. But one thing I gotta say about the trim job is that it's very safe. There's no sharp edges and so forth. And this was my first time. If I was to do it again, I would do it differently, where it'd be a much cleaner look. But since I knew it wasn't going to turn out perfectly, I bought this, so hard to film. I bought this bag that you can put, you know, your different bathroom supplies in, shaving cream and so forth. But what I found out is that it really works good. I can open up this door and have this, and then I get airflow. And this is a bonus I didn't even know I was going to get, but I really like having another door here, so I get a lot more airflow in here. So now I want to talk about cutting a hole. So the first thing you got to figure out is where you want the door. And you know, you got to measure, you know, where you think your bathroom floor is and where you want the door. I didn't want it in the middle of this sticker. I wanted it on the side. I got a pretty good idea of where I thought this could go. But the next thing I needed to try to guess at, all I could do is guess because I didn't know for sure, is I know this has this is all aluminum frame with this fiberglass on the outside. But they got ribs, you know, like 1 by 1 aluminum tubing, square tubing that makes the cage. So what I needed to do was I wanted to find out where I thought the ribs were. So, you know, I bought one of these stud sensor things, supposedly can find wires and stuff. It didn't work worth dog do for me. So that didn't work. So what I had to resort to is just tapping. See, here it's more hollow sounding, and then other places it's more dense. So with that, that's my discovery thing. The first thing I did is I figured, okay, I'm hoping the door can go approximately here. This is the height I need it so I can reach in there and turn the faucet knobs for hot and cold and so forth. So with finding my best guess, the first thing I did is I drilled a hole from the outside in a real small bit, like, ooh, where did it go? Okay, so I started with a real small hole, like 1/8 of an inch drill bit, and you're saying your prayers here because I don't know what's in there. There could be, you know, a water pipe or electrical, or you never know, you know. So I drilled a hole through, and then I could go on the inside and see where that hole was and if this was in a good location. Fortunately for me, it was. Now the next thing I do is I drill a bigger hole, like a 1/4 inch hole for this hole saw, but I drill a 1/4 inch hole, and then I take a piece of wire like this and I start poking around so to see if I could find the ribs. And I was pretty sure there was one here, which there was, and I could find the other one. And then, but I was surprised there was also a cross member down here because I wanted no obstructions where this door was. So the next thing I'd say to do is drill a 1/4 inch hole and probe around as much as possible, you know. After you get that hole, I take this is like 1.5 inch hole saw, and then I drilled it right in the center, and then, but go real slow, you know, just real slow going through here. Oh, look at that thing fell off. I didn't have it sucked on right, but go through here. But then when you get your 1.5 inch hole, that's when you can really start looking around with this or a tape measure and really, you know, because you might discover there's a pipe there. I mean, you might discover that your rib's in the wrong place or whatever. And it's easier to fix a 1.5 inch hole than a big old hole like this. So after I was pretty confident that there was nothing in the way, this is what I did is I used this because this is a rounded edge type cutout. I just drilled did my 4 holes, but still going slow all the way through. And then I came back with a multi-tool But you could use a Sawzall, you could use other things, and cut it all out, and then went on the inside, cut that out. And I had a pretty good hole, pretty clean hole. My one suggestion, however you cut your hole, jigsaw, Sawzall, multi-blade, whatever, get a really sharp blade. Get a, you know, because that's just my suggestion. Get a really sharp blade. But, so I had the hole cut out, and then what I did, so after I had the hole cut out, I went and I put this spray foam in there because there's going to be gaps and stuff. The mistake I made is, and I thought this might happen, this stuff is going to actually push the fiberglass out a little bit, and it expands. So if I was to do it again, I would either have clamps holding it so it can't expand or whatever. But I sealed it, so this has a really good seal in there. There's no water, even if it leaks through here, no water's going to get between the wall. So after I did that, I installed the door, and I would really suggest using mastic underneath. Now, my hardware store didn't have mastic, and I wasn't going to drive, you know, an hour to get some. So I actually use, what do you call it? The stuff you set sinks with. You know, anyway, it's a plumbing set because I wanted something under here that's that won't harden. And then I'm a big believer in pop rivet. So I pop riveted this door in here. I don't like screws. I much more believe in pop rivets. And then I cocked it up again, you know, with some really good silicone caulk. And what else? So the way I trimmed it, because I'm just telling you how I did it, you know. I'm sure there's a lot better ways, and if, like I said, if I was to do it again, I'd do it differently, better. You know, if I installed 5 of these, I'd get a lot better at it. But this is what I was limited to at my hardware store because I needed to make this round edge. So I just bought, this is baseboard that you put in bathrooms, you know, or linoleum. So I just cut it and I put a strip around here. And then for the inside, I found this stuff, tub and floor peel and steel caulk. So I could, you know, just make my cuts, and I put that on the inside here. And it isn't the most beautiful, it isn't perfect, but like I say, with this bag in here, you're never gonna see it. And overall, I'm real happy with this project, how it turned out. I don't believe it'll ever leak. I don't think this will ever fall off. It feels real secure to me. And I'm just so happy to have an outdoor shower. So with that said, I hope some of this might help you. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss videos like this. I'm just kidding. Leave a comment, share it. Really appreciate you watching. Have fun traveling in your trailer. Oh, here comes another car. Another thing I wanted to mention is shower curtain. You know, if I needed a shower curtain, I could use, you know, these kind of things and hook something up here. Me personally, I just use my bathing suit. You know, I can get a pretty good shower just having my bathing suit on. If there's a lot of other people or somebody watching me and I need to be modest, I'll just, you know, wear a bathing suit. But you could easily hook up a shower curtain if that's your thing. And what you stand on and all that, that's up to you guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.